I'm calling 911.
Sometimes I'll watch that crash or that video and I'm just like, how? Definitely feel like my guardian angel was riding way faster than I was that day. I met my buddies at their apartment, and then from there we headed out. I was kind of pushing my own limits as well as with the bike. I was definitely using poor judgment at this time. When I tried passing my buddy, I felt my front tire break loose. And then as soon as I felt that, I would kind of went into that fight or flight. And then, I mean, at that point, like everything was coming at me fast. I just remember everybody kind of like surrounding me, and one of my buddies had his visor down and he had a tinted visor. So that was kind of just like a mirror. And when they were like, what's hurting the most? I immediately remember I just lifted up my shirt and I was like my chest. And as soon as I lifted up my chest, I saw the damage on my chest from his visor. That was kind of like just like a reflection. Before getting discharged, I remember like having the thought to myself, I'm like, how am I gonna maintain being at home?
The first time Rex come in, he had quite a bit of wounds, 15, and he was bandaged from basically his shoulders to his feet. He was in a lot of pain, and it was very hard for him to move. Hard to get the dressings off. They were pretty well adhered, so it was painful for him. And then his first appointment took about 3 hours to remove all the dressings and assess all of his wounds and then develop a plan of care.
With them counting that much, pretty much like nobody could not one person can just sit there and unbandage me up without me like screaming. Like, I think to this day, they probably still have nightmares about my first day there.
I think it was just the sheer amount of wounds, how long it took to dress them, to breathe them, calm his nerves every week. That was significant. That is the cornerstone of what we do here in wound care, and the medical literature has shown that debridement on a weekly basis helps progress wound healing. So we're taking a sharp tool and we're essentially removing any necrotic tissue that also breaks up bioburden that may be growing on top of the wound that's invisible. And in doing that, we're also stimulating some of that granulation tissue, and that's what's really driving the healing process.
It wasn't just taking the bandage off and then slapping a new bandage on there. It was how to clean it, what to put on there before, kind of just make everything the most comfortable for me as far as being able to do it at home.
Every single time he came, we would heal something else.
Every Thursday for 14, 15 weeks, literally every Thursday that we would see each other, it was always something new. And I think that's kind of what got them excited.
So our goal for all wounds, all patients, is to heal them in 14 weeks. We reach that goal quite often.
Kind of just everything was hitting me. I'm like, this is the last Thursday. I'm like, this is the last Thursday I get to spend with you guys, you know? And they told me to ring the bell, and I'm like, I remember just sitting there and I was just like looking at the whole staff. I'm like, these are my girls. Like, they're my team.
We take pictures of wounds from start to finish, and you can see that progression. But if we took a picture of the patient, their face when they come into the wound center, and then took a picture of their face when they leave us after they ring that bell, it's a whole new person.
Writing again?
No, not writing was never an option for me. And honestly, it felt unreal because I'm like, I just went through 14 weeks of everything that I did. It was liberating. It was, 100% liberating. Like, I'm getting back literally on the same thing that made me feel joy and happiness. That's what I'm going to do.